Welcome to the Egyptian campaign for Et Impera 1.2.6. In the last part, we continued our war against the Seleucids, and we made good progress up here. We've pushed out this way, and we've now got our first region in Mesopotamia. I'm not too sure that I want to push to Hatra because there's quite a lot of Seleucid armies building up in this area, and what we're going to need to do is make sure we consolidate Jura and Edessa before we go any further. We also liberated, Adamantu here, and what I would like to do is actually liberate Yathrib here, but there is a Seleucid army hanging around here, and I'm not exactly too sure what we can do about it. What I am thinking is we get an army around here. The problem's going to be getting up into this area, and I do wonder whether really I need to bring this army down. Then we're going to have to push out through here. I'm not sure whether we've actually got an access agreement with these guys. Let me just see. Let me just have a look. Yeah, we got military access, so we're okay, because they're our military allies. So I think what we're going to do is just leave this army here for the moment. We're going to bring this army down. Wow, he can get right over here. Because I would like to push and liberate Yathrib, because that will then confirm my defensive area here. So if we can get the Seleucids out of here, that means that our only frontier will be up here, and then we can push through here with consolidated force. And if the Seleucids try to come through here, we will get advance warning. So I think that will certainly be worth it. We're going to move this army up. There. We're going to stay in our territory for the moment. We'll push this army through. Now, I did send out a diplomat, and she was actually executed. So we're a short of wife again. I think it... Yeah, so you're going to need to get married again. Consequence. And I think we can send you to Pergamon again. I'm still trying to get that settlement, which the odd settlement associated with is it Syria here, this one here. Yeah, not this one, this one. Glacier. I mean, I'd love to get that. I suppose we could try and soften up the Armenia to get Samosata. We could soften up Armenia to try and get that settlement, but I don't think Armenia likes us that much. And well, I suppose it's improving. But at the same time, I just don't want to push out here, because that leaves this northern border exposed, and I'd rather deal with the liberating Yathrib first, and then I can bring up 3 armies, and then we'll have the combination of 3 armies start pushing hard against the Seleucids. Looks like we got a faction event here. Let's see what this guy wants. Barren lands. One of our magistrates is claiming the lands are barren, and the harvest has failed, and the farmers worry about it and what will happen in the next year to be done. I think we're going to irrigate. Now, I've got my navy around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's up here, I think. What I'd like to do is get my navy back into action, because I want to get rid of these guys. So, I think we'll bring the navy back to about here. You moved? Yep. Okay, you didn't move. And so what I'd like to do is get rid of this guy, because he's just being a bit of a pain in the neck, to be honest. Because I think he's the one who's reducing this public order here. Military crackdown. Yeah. And we've got plenty of cash, so oops. What we'll do is just upgrade these guys and recruit a couple of replacements. I wouldn't mind a little bit of artillery. And we got 10,000 to spend, so let's just have a look through. And we could put that out. That would. What is my empire maintenance at the moment? We're down, still at 34%. It's still a little bit high. We got a public order of 14 here. I think that would be the bigger consequence, but I don't really want to go that way. Nabatea, Nabatea. You're looking reasonably good. Your public order is really good as well. What is the culture here now? So we are getting a little bit of Egyptian culture here, but I think we're massively Hellenic at the moment, so I think that I can imagine the sanitation is off the chart probably. Yep. Palmyra, I think I'd like to take that up. That would give, though we don't really need growth, but what we do probably need is public. Oh, the public orders just about in the right place at the moment. And of course we've got Mesopotamia. I think I'm going to go with that just to get the empire maintenance. So just go that, just go for an intern. Son comes of age. What is up with this? Okay, I've lost another wife. Research grain warehouse. Diplomat executed. We got barren lands. Improving the land's irrigation system, improve the quality of the soil. So we got +4 public order for 4 turns. Adria at war, population surplus up here. Again, I would rather have the population surplus there at the moment. I don't think we're probably able to get this guy married. I'll just check the politics. You're not having a lot of luck with your wife, are you? Okay. What is up? I mean, why is Pergamon killing my diplomats? I mean, that is falling slightly, so maybe we'll just leave them alone for a couple of turns. Now, quite interestingly, the Seleucids sent an army up here, and I do wonder whether they're actually at war with Armenia now. They're not. I'm a little bit worried about why armies went this way. Oh, they're actually up here. It makes me wonder if they took Raga. Interesting. Oops, that army's got a little bit too far ahead. Oh, they're in protective range, so we're okay. You've got a public order issue now. I think maybe we do need to take that up, because I can't station an army here forever. Once we got our faction, we find these guys are probably having an effect. When we got the money, I take you out and give you some extra units. Maybe we'll give you an extra one of those. And wow, look at that, we can get elephants. Syrian war elephants. I think what will happen is once we've taken Yathrib, what I might do is restructure some of these armies to get some better units into them. I think if I recruit one of those, then what I can do is change some of these armies around to make them a little bit better. Because this army is very much a low-level scratch army. I'm coming after you. I've had enough of you. So we're going to chase you to the ends of the earth now.
Steady as we go.
Oh no, I still got him.
Kill the cowards.
I've just had enough of him hanging around. I'm just gonna wipe him out.
Is there nothing else?
Right, they've got naval traditions.
Your order?
I think we'll just bring you down into this area. Okay, what we got here? Anything that would give me movement range. That's always my preferred option. Also, our navies were blockading. Bonus against blockading fleets. I actually like that increased missile attack range. This is my admiral. This is my member of my family. These guys are out taking attrition. There'd be Egyptus. I'm not sure I actually need a tier 3 hoplite barracks here, because it's increasingly getting further and further away from the action. I certainly would like that. I mean, food is getting a little bit low. How's the public order here? The public order is good. And I think I'd still like, really is that maxed out? Yeah, there's no point taking that up. Here, you're actually on the coast here. Not that there's any real threat, but maybe there's an opportunity to take this up. This will reduce the banditry a bit. Okay, we'll come back to that if it... I think I'd rather... No. I think what we're going to do is we're going to increase the barracks here, ready for when we push west. I think that might... I mean, we do need to think a little bit like this, because eventually, sometime in the future, we are going to need to go to war against Pergamon. Okay, what was the research that I completed? Technology, tier 1. Why did I get failed diplomacy? I don't recall sending out anyone. Okay. Still forgotten what that was. Central grain warehouse. Actually, I think it might have been in land grant. I've got no idea what research I did. Double cropping, land grant things. Natural philosophy. What research? Oh, there we are. Now, if we can get another settlement with iron in it, we can now actually build a tier 3 armorer. We could get a tier 3 weaponsmith. That could be useful. And it's only another 4 turns. I think our economy is strong enough there. Plus 25% ammunition for all units enables settlement gates to pour boiling oil. I mean, the AI generally doesn't tend to try and get through the front door anymore. I think that could be useful, because if we can get a tier 3 weaponsmith in place. If I remember correctly, the weaponsmith is down here. We can take that up. We can then start upgrading our armies and give them a little bit more melee attack. Yeah, I think we can go with that. So we're just going to go for it. Did I move these troops? Yep. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Oh, we've lost a child. I don't know, probably a small child. An increase in rank. Hidden agent exposed. Subject gains notoriety. We've got +5 influence. Right, we've got Silk Road up here. I wouldn't mind pushing. So what does this give us? 180. What's going to be the best route for this? Probably this route, actually. 120. But we're not going to worry too much. So what we got here again now? Okay, what we got? A distant member of the family shows signs of greatness. Adopt him, make him a priest. Or adopt him.
I live to serve Pharaoh. How can I
I think we'll give the fame
for you, my lord?
to the other families. For you,
Have further orders?
yeah, I mean, let's have a quick check. Yeah, the Egyptian nobility could probably do a little bit of a boost. So, bring you in here. And we're just going to auto-resolve this. Decisive victory, 94%. And down they go. And of course we're going to liberate.
We fight for you, my lord.
That opens up this whole area here now. It's time for you guys to start going home. And of course you're going to get caught with the summer attrition on the way back. Right, there's a Seleucid army here, which is now effectively going to get caught out in the open. And what we're going to do now is start sending my agent this way. Now there's a chance he may decide to come this way, but we'll be okay. I mean, if the Seleucids take this back, we'll just come back and take it back again. But in theory, this army should now start taking attrition, and they won't be able to replenish. Oh. How strong is Hatra? Could I squeeze? So we got Armenia there. I do wonder whether if I can take Hatra here, but we'd have to put some food into here, and then we'll be pushing down on there. But I was just wondering whether that might be a step too far. Let me just. I mean, Armenia's all the way out here. Yeah. I think we're going to give it a go.
The gods guide my footsteps.
We're just going to go up to this border post here. I think in some ways, if we take Hatra, that will secure this area here. And it just means that, well, we got this army here. That's kind of acting in a small defensive role. So I suppose, oh, yeah, I think we'll be okay. So, got my navy here. Right, we've now cleared out the waters here. I mean, I think now we got rid of that navy. The public orders turn around here as we no longer got the opposition. What we're going to do is send you back to Salamis.
Going apart. My lord.
And I think we're going to drop you back into control.
Basta Damion!
Still got the problem with the public order here. And I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and we're going to have to go this way. It's these guys causing the problem. You're not deployed. Why aren't you deployed? Where's all my agents? Has something happened that's stopped them? You're not deployed. What happened? Well, that was annoying. You're meant to be deployed. Well, that's reduced the public order a little bit. I think in the short term, we're going to need to keep one of these armies in this area to deal with any possible rebellions. Although we got this army here, the faction leader. Okay, and we've got 10,000 to spend again. What we got here? This would give us a tiny bit of food, public order. Let me just see. Libya. I mean, our food has gone right through the basement again. We're seeing the public order's been fixed here. I think we're gonna shove some food in here. Get things going again. Syria. Yeah, I think we'll have a food cycle this time. And I think that's about it. I'm just going to go for an intern. Somebody's got some skills. Who are you? Oh, we got our new general. I think you might be spending a bit of time back in the Empire, so I think we'll give you some Empire maintenance and public order. Anything that gives me... And we got commercial stimulus. Don't really want to give him more gravitas. We go up another tier. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Just push up the Empire maintenance. I think you're getting to a level now where you can be a defensive general. And then we can start training up some new generals to get out in the front. Yeah. And this army really needs to be kind of refurbished and made a bit stronger, I think. Anyway, just going to go for an intern. Okay, new political appointment. New political appointment. That's good. We've got banditry unrest in Asia. Promising youth, important character. Okay. So we got a little bit of banditry in this area. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we'll just keep that for the moment. Salamis. Get in here. Need public order. I think maybe to start with we'll go down the gymnasium route. I don't think we need growth. Oh, well, the growth could be useful. Although we only need that one final area there. I think we'll go the gymnasium route to start with. We can always flip over should we need it. Encourage population in Syria. Yeah, I mean the population here is building quite nicely. I need to get my armies home. At least we're not.
How can I assist, Pharaoh?
You're the better army.
Advance!
And you're the defensive army. And of course, they've got to move into the one region where there's actually a bad summer attrition, I can guarantee it, yep. But that will only last one summer, so it'll be okay. My instinct is to leave this army down, but it's got a lot of good units. Maybe I should need to swap these round and give this army... I'd like to take the Paltas pikemen with me, and we got some really good high level Tarantines in here as well. But there you've got some Tarantines. We've actually got some camel archers. Okay.
How can I assist? That is impossible, my lord.
Time to take Hatra.
Take the settlement for you, my lord.
Fight or not? I think for the fun of it, we're just going to fight this. I'm just going to auto-resolve this whole campaign at the moment. Right, they've come out in the field, so they've got no chance. I think this is one of the problems when you play Egypt or one of the larger factions, is that you can just literally auto-resolve your way through the vast majority of the campaign.
Cavalry. Pikemen.
Keep you there. Heavy archers. I mean, they've got no cav, so we can afford to throw these guys out onto the. And because they've got no cav, what we can do is have another flanking unit on each side. Of the usual combination of general Tarantines out on that flank there, and we're ready to go. And the good old artillery. When they've got a few archers, it looks very much like they're going to try and flank us. I think they think they're going to come over here. I think we'll pull you into there. We'll pull the heavy archers this way. And we'll take the general out there for a flanking action. Right, they seem to be switching to this flank. Right, these guys are wrecked. We're going to move you in a little bit closer. Check that flank. Right, time to bring the Tarantines in. What we'll do is give one of you flaming shot, because these guys' morale are probably getting a little bit wrecked. Okay. I don't use flaming shot that often, but I think we dropped.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Galatians that way. mean, the morale is still good.
At your service. At charge.
Tarantines
One of our units has used all
over
its
here.
ammunition. Galatians! Get running! Swords! Make them bleed! Ptolemaic cavalry!
In amongst their archers.
Ready! Scrappers, ready! Swords! Pikes! By your command!
Right, pikes, you can start to advance.
Sword!
Galatians
Units has used all its ammunition.
around here.
Yours to command. Hackman! General!
General over here. Sarissas out here. You guys, you're probably killing my own troops.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Tarantine cavalry! Charge!
Tarantines.
Scrappers ready! Swords!
You fall onto those.
Ptolemaic cavalry! Riders!
Oh, no, no, no.
Ammunition. By your command! At your service! Ready for order!
I think we're bring you over here in support.
Tarantine cavalry!
Where's my Sarissa cav?
Sons of Egypt! Servants of
I think if we can get a double charge onto these, we'll be okay. You're back to normal.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep.
Ready! Yes! We will die.
You over here.
We await your command. Swords! Our general is under attack.
Right, these guys are being crushed.
General! Understood!
Sarissas.
Swords! Forward! Tarantine cavalry! Hold the order!
Okay, you're out of ammunition. You pull away. Tarantines pull away. Right, these guys have collapsed completely. Okay, these guys are collapsing. Heavy archers, I don't need you. Come, in you come. Might as well get the charge in. Give these guys a little bit of experience. Give them some kills. I think that will be it. Quit battle, end battle. Lost 130, which is pretty good. No unit took substantial damage, and we completely wrecked this army. Lost 3 troops to friendly fire, which is very good. And down they go. And of course we're going to occupy. for 500 gold.
Fight for you, my lord. We fight for you, my
You're a member of the family.
I am no one. As you command,
Actually,
I will come from the darkness. I have
Okay.
done all you
we've
asked.
weakened this army down. And
My lord,
I mean, this army is in good condition. I think I'm very tempted to move this army. Hatra. I was certainly going to knock those down. We don't need the temples. This army can't move now because I've zapped them. It's a public order here. Difficult to see sometimes. I think we'll take that up.
ready for orders.
What we'll do is bring this army up to about here.
Your next command, my
Can we
lord.
recruit anything? Well, not as such. So I think we're
How
just
can I
sneak
assist,
you
Pharaoh?
across the border
At once.
into here, just in case there's a rebellion. So we've now pushed the Seleucids back on there. I think this is their capital, isn't it? Yep. So it looks like Armenia is pushing through here. And wow. It looks very much like the Seleucids are right on the back foot now. Because it looks like the Mauryan Empire have pushed through here. So it looks like the Seleucids are just reduced to 3 regions. Right, we may need to get our skates on a bit here. Simply because I want these 2 regions here. And if Armenia of the Mauryan Empire is pushing through here, we need to get these 2 regions before anyone else does. So Parsa. Okay, change of plan. I think we're going to need to move you up to about there for the moment. And then, what have we got here? Yeah, I mean, they're really weak through here at the moment. And I think if we go with food, yeah, we're going to have to push hard and really, because I need to get down to Charax because I want this region here. It's always a dilemma, always a dilemma. But it's an expansion I don't really want to do.
Ready for battle.
Okay, we don't have any money. I think I've got enough time for one more turn, so I'm just going to go for an end turn. Okay, we got some.
Honor to serve you.
Right, we've got. This guy's got a promotion. We certainly want that. In fact, I'm going to double down with that. Because navies have a negative impact on where they are. In fact, I think we'll move you up to side.
Going a port.
General here is doing quite well. You're actually a frontline army, and you're also a member of the family, so I really need the gravitas. Banditry, campaign movement range, yes. Always want campaign movement range. I was just going to go for the end turn. Okay, attrition report, because it's summer, or was summer. Child is born, war declared. So it looks like they have funds there. Construction. We've actually got a healer here. That will keep the public order going quite well. Hatra. I think we're going to put a barracks in here. And how's the... I mean, Hellenic conversion is brilliant, so I think we're... Food is a bit low. Now we do have a problem here in the sense that the Seleucids have 3 armies. That army there. That army pretty strong. And another one there. That's not... Getting into here isn't going to be easy. Not with 3 armies. They've got this army here that's still knocking around. So we're going to need... I want to bring these 2 armies together. So if I bring this army to about here.
I live to serve Pharaoh. The gods guide my footsteps.
Right. I want to bring these over, so we're going to send back 3 of those. I don't want the Syrian archers. We're going to swap the Tarentines. Kind of part of me likes the idea of the camel archers coming with me as well. So maybe we'll swap that around like that. And I think what we'll do is we'll pull out a couple of these as well.
Setting forth in Pharaoh's name. I live to serve Pharaoh.
So you're a kind of weaker army now, but I thought I'd swap the camel archers.
What can I do for Egypt?
Okay, I swapped the wrong army round, but that's okay. Because what I can do is bring this army up over here now and swap these with the faction leader. So you can come this way. And then this army can just kind of hang around in this area. Probably got far too much of a front line, but in some ways that will make this a very tough defensive army, which is what you want to be. And then what we'll do is we'll move you up, and then we'll give a... We'll do a bit of a swap here. So yeah, we can probably swap out these slingers for heavy archers. And you've got some...
I live to serve Pharaoh.
I messed that up completely, didn't I? Fine. No, I didn't. Now I've got the Peltest pikemen. Rhea, and we got these front guys, line guys here. You're 16, 15, you're 19, 11. Yeah, I can swap, put one of them into here. And you've got 3, 4. And then we can swap some of these other units around. And we've got a little bit too much cavalry in this army, so maybe we'll give the Sarissa lancers to him as well. But we'll sort that out in the next part. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will probably prepare for a further attack on the Seleucids, because we do need to push through here and take that. But getting past these 3 armies is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. But we're going to need to make sure this army stays in a defensive role to start with. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.